So in today's video, we're going to go over clean offers that can help get your offer accepted. So in other terms, we use highest and best. So hey everyone, welcome to Happy Hour Homes. My name is Josh Gorsuch in the beautiful Orlando, Florida, and I have Miss Heather Curry with me. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm great. Tell me where you're from, my dear.
Good. I'm Heather Curry from Northwest Florida in the Panhandle in Santa Rosa Beach.
Cool.
Delightfully Santa Rosa Beach.
Let's tell them what we're drinking tonight. I'll go first. I'm drinking a little bit of vodka with some water and some Florida strawberries.
That looks delish.
Thanks. I'm being healthy today.
I am drinking green tea with lemon.
Does it have caffeine?
A little bit, yeah.
I have to pull you down from the ceiling soon, huh?
I know. I need all the caffeine I can get right now.
Wake up. Well,
cheers. Normally life. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Hopefully you're having a good drink. So Heather's going to go over a scenario of what just happened to one of her clients, to where she's going to try and explain what highest and best is and what it really means. And so Heather, why don't you get into that with them?
Yes. So highest and best offer. We love this. This actually, for my buyer he was paying cash, we knew we were getting into a multiple offer situation. Normally in multiple offer situations, that's when they call for highest and best. You normally have to come in at highest and best when you're dealing with multiple offers. Anyhow, we got into that situation, and because he is paying cash and he's an investor, the sales price was $645. I said, Alda, you need to come in at your highest and best. And he said $635. And I said, you're not going to win it. It's just not going to work because people are paying over asking. So anyhow, he said, do $635, see where we come up with. Well, what happened? He got outbid. So he now is a backup offer. But, I did tell him that the next time that we have to, what I do normally for all of my clients is put in an escalation clause so that it sweetens the deal a little bit. Basically, it's just verbiage that is in there that states that the buyer is willing to pay X amount of dollars over the highest and best offer, capped at X amount of dollars, so that they have an opportunity to have some skin in the game. But anyhow, now that we are at a backup offer, we're going to see how it goes. He actually got beat out by somebody who is financing. They went over asking by, they're not allowed to tell you, by a good amount is what we were told, and that they waived all of their contingencies, appraisal contingency, inspection. Well, those two items.
Those are big ones.
So, yeah. Those are big ones.
Mm-hmm. But here's one trick that I think would be helpful for y'all thinking of what's a clean offer, what is highest and best. It stinks that we can't really give you what the other people are offering. That's just not, it's not how it works. Unfortunately, we wish we could, but it doesn't happen. This is how I think about it though. If you had someone that you disliked very much, you can call them an enemy if you want. So if it was you and your enemy going after this house and you really did want this house, like there's no strings attached, like, well, this maybe, like, no, this is the house. What is the highest and best offer you can make on that house, knowing that your enemy might get that house? Mm-hmm. So if you drive by that house that you should have had every day and see your enemy out the front door waving to you, what is that highest and best that you really want that house at? Like, that's the mentality that you need to have, not, oh, I'm going to get a deal. Right now in this market, you're not going to get a deal. Investor, cash, whatever. Heather just told you, cash is not king right now. Sorry, it is what it is. So highest and best, as you can tell, we are very strong on this because we don't want our clients losing out, knowing that it's not really in the best interest of them to test the market or to see what the seller is going to do. No, put your best foot forward. Come with what you're most comfortable with. We're not going to push you out of your comfort zone if it's not right for you. We don't want you living off of 5 pennies after you buy this house.
Exactly.
So,
but if you know that you have a little bit more to spare, then you need to come with it. I mean, I now he was like, I could have gone $10,000 more, and now he's regretting it. And I was like, well, that is what I said. highest and best. What's the absolute highest and best you can go? So he has learned his lesson. And yes, highest and best.
And don't take this personally. Don't have an emotional connection with this. I had someone lose out on a $330,000 house over $500 because they got emotional.
Oh.
Keep emotions out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this as a business transaction first, because yes, it's going to possibly be your family home, but this is money you're talking about. Like, focus on the money. Is $500 really worth you not getting this $330,000 house? So be sleep on it. Make sure you understand really what you're getting into, but also what is the highest and best. So Heather kind of spoke to this earlier with what the other offer is that beat out this cash buyer. They waived certain things. The appraisal contingency. They said, hey, if it doesn't appraise, we'll still, buy it for X amount of money. We're going to bring extra cash to the table if it doesn't appraise. Inspection.
Right.
The home looks good enough when we first saw it. Even if something comes up on the inspections, we're going to waive that. We don't care. Those are big items. And we just made a previous video on what the important timelines are, making sure that those are aggressive into what the seller's looking for. And those two pieces are part of that timeline as well, that they just kicked out and said, we don't care about those.
Exactly. They wanted the house that bad that they were willing to pay over. They were willing to just not do the inspection or, waive the contingency, like you said. So it is a very tough market out there, and you have to come strong. I mean, our inventory is low, and normally you're going up 3, 5 offers at times, and then even more so if they let it sit for a couple of days and have an open house, and then have a highest and best due by a certain day, then it's like 20 offers and more. So highest and best.
Highest and best. Got to be quick. Got to be clean. Listen to your realtor, please. We're not just trying to make a dollar. We're all not the same, I understand, but find you a good realtor that's really going to look out for your best interest and be like, if you want this house, this is what we need to do. And just listen to that. We don't get paid really any more by bumping you up $5,000, $10,000. So please don't think it's that. We just really want what's in the best interest of you. And there are some homes out there that are way, way, way overpriced because they're testing the market. And I'll tell them, that's not worth there's going to be something else. Don't waste your time and money and effort on that. So it does go the other way as well.
Yes, I said that's like price gouging right now.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily, if you're working with a good realtor, they know the fair market value, so they're going to educate you accordingly.
Yep, there you go. Well, I think we threw a lot at them. Hopefully y'all can feel the enthusiasm that we have for this topic.
I know, it's like getting into a boxing ring every day in the real estate world nowadays.
Yeah, and that's why we're making these videos. We want you all to understand really what's happening right now in today's real estate market. So all that being said, any questions you have, please feel free. There are no dumb questions. If you don't want it out there in public, send us a private message. This is our phone numbers and emails. You can contact myself or Heather. I'm in the greater Orlando area. Miss Heather, tell them where you're from again.
And I am in the Panhandle, in between Panama City and Pensacola and Santa Rosa Beach.
Perfect. So any questions into that? And guess what? If you're buying somewhere in Florida, but it's not our areas or anywhere in the US, give us a call. We're connected with over 8,000 amazing agents. We can at least connect you with an agent that's going to take care of you and look out for your best interest.
True.
So cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers. Hopefully y'all got a lot of good value out of this. Thank you so much for joining us today.
And Thank you.
I look forward to seeing your face soon.
Absolutely. Next Tuesday.
Yay. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.
Bye.
I love this button. This really does get me going.
You are a badass.
You are a badass.
You are a badass.
You are a badass.